A new report details the needs for improvements to the Duval County Jail.
The report from the City Council's Special Committee on the Future of the Jail shows the cost to repair the jail would be more than $6 million. It recommends replacing the current jail with a new facility, and that would include separate buildings for different types of inmates and an in-house infirmary.
Riley Phillips joins us live outside the Duval County Jail, and that infirmary could save the city millions of dollars in health care, taking care of the inmates.
Yes, last year the city paid UF Health more than $13 million to treat the inmates, and JSO paid more than $6 million to transport inmates to UF Health's facility. So a special committee looking into the jail believes a new campus-style jail will be able to accommodate more resources for inmates. Mold, mildew, and overcrowding are just some of the issues inside Jacksonville's jail. A draft report released by the special committee to review the Jacksonville Sheriff's Office's primary facilities called the jail outdated and said it compromised the well-being of inmates and JSO staff.
Over the course of the past 3 or 4 decades, 3+ decades that this thing was built and designed, the culture of incarceration, detention, has changed dramatically.
The committee will be recommending building a new jail. They consulted with various law enforcement agencies, community organizations, and correctional centers in other states to come up with a campus-style concept. Michael Boylan, the chair of the special committee, says this concept will allow for a more holistic approach, providing an on-site infirmary, mental health and rehabilitation services, and planning for future growth.
Saw what some of the best practices out there, got some of the great minds, people with experience in building these kind of facilities at the table to help us understand not only what's happening around the country in these kinds of facilities, but more importantly, the process by which they came to where they did and what they decided to build.
The report also recommends moving JSO headquarters out of the current police memorial building to a new building that can house all employees under one roof. Right now, the old Florida Blue building on Riverside Avenue is a top contender.
I did require and ask of the sheriff and his folks to do some due diligence, and they came back to me with, in all honesty, to say that is really the best deal, if you will, for us. And so that makes sense.
Now, the estimated price tag for this new facility is $1 billion. And Boylan acknowledged the timing of this with the $1 billion stadium project. He says they're going to be looking into whether they can use any state or federal funds to pay for part of this new jail. But first, this report will have to go in front of the full city council in June, and then a blue ribbon committee will be formed in order for this to move forward. Live in Jacksonville, Riley Phillips, First Coast News on your side.